Welcome back to the accountability series. We are back home and it has been a tumultuous January. Yes, big words. We're actually already more than halfway through January right now, but the start of January for me was very, very hard. And as much as I was trying to maintain my routines, I really just did slip off. But that's okay. And moving forward is going to be me trying to get back into my routine and trying to figure my goals out again. It's just important for us to remember that not everything will go your way during the new year and during this time that you are supposedly working on yourself, which sucks, but it's fine. And normally I would just give up and start again in February, but we are going to fight and find our way back no matter what, starting with the morning of tennis. I brought home quite a few tennis outfits, and this is one of them right here, which is basically what the US Open Grand Slam outfits were, and this is from Nike. So this is our tennis look. Hat off first. And of course we cannot forget our sunscreen. One of the things I had to bring home with me was Pop's cereal because everybody in this household loves it, especially me. It's also my favorite pre-workout. I brought home 2 boxes, and then in the balikbayan box that I was packing, I made sure to add some there too. Breakfast was egg and cheese with hummus on top and some sweet potato. Tennis was so good today. We did tiebreakers. We couldn't play doubles, unfortunately, but it did drizzle while we were playing, so it got slippery and we would have to just be careful. I actually have some news for you guys, which is that Bai and I are actually going to be joining a tournament later this March. I won't say when, just in case you're also going to join and we're going to go against each other, and I'm not going to share our training plan in case you find out our strategy. But it's very exciting because last year one of our goals was to join a tournament, but we never found the right time to. So this year we're really going to try to get on it. We're going to train a little bit harder. We're going to do our best as our first tournament, and we're going to go for the women's doubles. Excited and scared at the same time. I wouldn't necessarily call myself an athlete, and this is the first time that I'm really going into my more athletic side, and I'm very excited but also very scared. Since we are back home, we are back with our usual recipe of tinola. Mainly because I do this a lot, I personally call it my specialty. And we're going to be using some sayote and today some dahon ng sili. I usually use malunggay, but we got this one. Yes. I've said this before, but I identify as a cook for survival, meaning I don't really cook for any other reason than the fact that I need to eat for survival purposes, which is why the recipes I make will always be very, very easy and non-complicated, because if it's too complicated, I'm probably not going to make it. Tinola is one of my go-tos because all you have to do is saute your ginger and your garlic. So I added my chicken until it gets nice and lightly brown on the sides so that I can flip them over. Then you add in your patis and a lot of water. Well, enough water to make it soupy. Let it boil before you add in your veggie, which is sayote or papaya, depends on what you like. And when it's almost pretty much cooked, you can add in your dahon ng sili or malunggay. Don't forget to season along the way. I like to use a chicken broth cube as pretty much my cheat code. And that's my tinola. Here's our lunch. We got our tinola with veggies and rice. Yay. Little snack and dessert. Later on. Yum. That was a late lunch, but it was good. Also the turon, we got that really good turon. Now it is time for us to do some edits and I have a meeting. It is definitely back to work for us after a long vacation. At least I'm able to ease into work. I don't deny the privilege of the work that I have. So as much as I had this nice long vacation, I don't have to really jump into work right away, although the other day I did have 2 events. Today is a chill day of meetings and editing. Nothing gives me more anxiety than multiple emails. I always try to keep my email notifications to 0, although sometimes I open it and then I forget to reply to it. That's something that I gotta work on. It is the time of the week for us to meal plan. Now I have had a love-hate relationship with meal planning, specifically because I grew up with a very bad relationship with food, and meal plans usually meant restrictive diet plans. But over time I have developed a better relationship with food, and I've developed a better understanding of how meal plans should be a guide to help you feel prepared for the week, but it doesn't mean that it has to control you. So if there are days where you're not able to follow your meal plan, that is perfectly fine, but at least you have prepared what you can eat for the rest of the week. Especially because for me, I can scroll online, waste 2 hours and still not know what I want to eat, to the point where I pretty much have skipped that meal. That is not a habit that I want to continue. So we have been meal planning. I've made a video of me meal planning before and trying it out. You can also watch the previous vlog where I show how I usually do my meal plans. I'm still working on the video on the in-depth how to meal plan, but I just want to show you my thought process for this week's meal plan. I rarely meal plan my breakfast, but I do usually have egg and bread anyways, so that's kind of just carried on to that. Now I had my lunch today, which was tinola, and that is something that I had planned. There's a lot more left, so that's what I'm gonna have tomorrow. And for dinner, I'm gonna have a tuna plus cucumber mix. It's actually just my usual lazy balanced meal. We still have some roasted chicken in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna put that over here, and I'll probably add some roasted bell peppers as well. Wednesday will be something that Yana cooks, so I'll put that on for her. And then here I want to do a buttered chicken. Don't forget to list down your veggies as much as possible, because that is gonna help you keep the meal balanced. For Thursday will also be a Yana day, and then this is going to be a Bai meal, meaning Bai is going to cook that one. So now we're just left with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have ingredients for a tofu eggplant. I'm kind of excited for that actually. It's gonna be a little tofu teriyaki. And then I also wanted to do a creamy chicken. The creamy chicken is probably going to be up until Saturday. I don't think I'm gonna have any of the tofu eggplant left, so that's done. Creamy chicken is gonna have some spinach. I wanted to do a little vegetable stir fry. I got beans and bell peppers, and it will probably carry over until here. And one of these meals is probably going to be ordered out because it's the weekend and that's how we usually roll. So that's our current meal plan for the week. Got my cucumber. Let's add that rice. This tuna and mayo. And a must is, of course, some seaweed. Yay. And it is that time of the day to get to bed. I'm gonna quickly show you my skincare routine. Today is my BHA toner day. I already washed my face and then I just put this toner on. Ever since I got back from my vacation, my skin has not been doing well, and I think it's because the weather really dried it out. So I've been all about the hydration. I have this hydrating toner which I got from Japan. Honestly, my favorite. It's super duper hydrating. And then we finish it off with this Pond's Healthy Hydration moisturizer. This one is in watermelon. It smells so good and it really hydrates. We go to bed with this sheen of hydration. But that is the day today. It was a very chill day. I got pretty much everything that I wanted to get done. So I really love the productivity that we had, easing into everything. Again, here, not the way I wanted to start my year, if I'm being honest, but it's what we got and we're gonna work with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this journey that we're on. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You always deserve to eat. The video's over, but that doesn't mean you have to go. You can still subscribe or watch another video. Thanks for watching.